Could you state your name for the record?
Joshua Boho.
Where are you from?
Block Island, Rhode Island.
Do you know where you are now?
I think so, yeah.
And do you know how you got here?
No.
The following was declassified on October 11th of this year. We believe this explains the events that took place on Block Island between 2017 and 2019.
My name is Joshua Boho. I'm the host of an internet radio station on Block Island called The Sound. We're basically a bulletin board for the community. Lots of talk radio, event promotion, fishing stories, drunk fishing stories, a political rant here and there, and music from local bands. We actually have a pretty good following and sell enough ads to pay 2 full-time employees, myself and our other host and technician, Kate. Naturally, our busy season is the summer, but the island has over 1,000 year-round residents, so we broadcast from all around the town whenever something interesting is happening. And that's why I'm assembling these files, because something very, very interesting has been happening on the island, and I want to present my case for what I believe is either a series of dangerous, supernatural events or a massive conspiracy. If you're one of my fellow locals, this started, well, what I'm referring to, of course, is the Shenandoah incident, in which the Shenandoah ferry left the mainland with 62 people on board and was found adrift a quarter-mile away from Block Island with only 1 person on board. Chances are you do know about this because it was national news for months. But it's been 2 years, and it's long been out of the news cycle for a while. For those of us on the island, however, it's in our lives every day. 28 of the missing were residents. The rest were tourists from all over. And the survivor, Charlie Wren, oh, poor Charlie Wren. Well, a lot of other things have happened on and around the island you probably haven't heard about if you're not from the area. And after the daylight incident last week, we have to do something. So let's start at the beginning. Okay, so on May 19th, 2017, at 4:31 p.m., the Shenandoah ferry left Point Judith in Narragansett, Rhode Island, in clear weather, bound for Block Island. The trip averages about 90 minutes. On this night, however, the Shenandoah did not arrive at its scheduled time of 6:02 p.m. At 6:15 p.m., with no sight or sign of the Shenandoah on the horizon and several failed attempts to raise it on the radio, 2 search and rescue boats were dispatched to track it over its projected course. There weren't any SOSs sent out or any form of distress signals from the ferry after it left Point Judith. After 3 hours of searching, neither boat found any sign of the Shenandoah, which naturally led everyone to believe that it sank, somehow, without any distress signals or radios for help. The Coast Guard was called in to help. 2 more boats. At 10:38 p.m., one of them found her adrift, 4 miles off course. Her engine was off and only a few lights were on. When they boarded her, they found it empty. No sign of the passengers, except one, hiding on the bridge, waiting for rescue. Charlie Wren, 22 years old, freezing, scared out of his mind. It's the freezing part that's worth noting, though. The recorded temperature on the equipment of the Coast Guard ship was a May, balmy 71 degrees. But when the search and rescue team boarded the Shenandoah, they noticed a huge drop in temperature, 15 degrees. Not by 15 degrees. The recorded temperature on the deck of the Shenandoah was 15 degrees. Every water bottle, every coffee, even the most of the water collected on the deck from ocean spray was completely frozen. They tried to start the engine to steer her towards the docks, but it didn't work. We would only find out why a year later after Detective Summers told Kate and myself. Detective Summers was the lead detective on the case until she was let go by the department, and she's responsible for providing us with much of the evidence we have. The engine didn't start because the ferry had no gas left. There wasn't a leak. It was just gone. Like it just ran out of gas. Hundreds of gallons of fuel. Gone. The temperature drop was largely ignored at first. Most everyone thought that the Shenandoah was boarded by domestic pirates or some kind of unknown terrorist cell. Yeah, well, that notion lasted for about a day, right after the authorities questioned Charlie Wren. Detective Summers was one of the first people to talk with him. She provided us with the recording of that interview, which you'll hear in a minute. And there are photos of the injuries on Charlie's back located in this folder as well. Here's the first interview.
Mr. Wren, I'm Detective Summers. You can call me Gwen if you want. Do you prefer Charles or Chuck? Mr. Wren, I need to ask you some questions, and it would be helpful if I knew what name you like to be called by. Mr. is too formal for my liking.
Where's my sister?
We were hoping you could tell us that. I'm told you have no memory of the events. How do you think that's possible?
I remember everything up until I don't. Then I remember waking up.
Okay. Tell me what you do remember. From when you got on the Shenandoah.
Do I have to sit down?
No.
I've been sitting for hours. I can't sit anymore.
I understand. So,
Jenny and I were on our way back from visiting our cousins. It was one of their birthdays.
which one?
Frank.
What's Frank's last name?
Do you not believe me?
I do. I just want to get the details.
Young. So we were on our way back from my cousin's 40th birthday, whose name is Frank Young, which is kind of ironic given his age now. We took the 4:30 ferry back to the island.
Are you suggesting 40 isn't young?
No, just making a bad joke, I guess.
It's fine. So you haven't lived here your whole life?
No. Our parents bought a house here 2 years ago. We're here during the summer break.
Were your parents with you?
Are they here?
Were they with you?
No. They got on an earlier ferry. Are they here?
If they've been notified, then I would say it's a safe bet. Sorry. I don't have the visibility I normally do. The Coast Guard has been a little more hands-on than I'm used to. We'll find out. Please, go on.
Nothing really weird that I noticed getting on. We sat on the upper deck, got some snacks, and started talking. About half an hour later, there was like a speaker squeak on the PA system. So we were expecting an announcement, but nothing was said. The ship's horn blew for some reason. Then I got a little lightheaded.
Lightheaded?
We were talking about potential plans for July 4th. Maybe inviting some family over or reserving a big table at Ballard's. And then I started feeling a little dizzy.
Did Jenny?
I don't think so. I leaned forward a little and she asked if I was okay.
Did you notice anything different about her?
Different?
Maybe the same posture or sense of an oncoming dizzy spell like yours?
No, I don't think so. Then I heard someone yelling and a noise, I think. And then I got even dizzier, and then I woke up, and it was dark and very, very cold.
Who was yelling?
I don't know.
Was it a man or a woman?
A man. It was a deeper voice, so I think a man.
Could you hear what they were yelling?
Just, hey.
Like a hello?
No, like they were trying to get someone's attention.
Who was yelling? Could you see him?
No.
Where was it coming from?
From the other side of the deck. It wasn't that close. Jenny didn't seem to notice.
What about the noise?
I'm not sure if I even heard anything, really.
Can you describe what you think you didn't hear? Was it mechanical, like the engine maybe, or another engine?
Another engine? Like, from another boat?
Maybe.
It was kind of like a hum. No, more like a rumble, but there wasn't any shaking other than the waves. I wasn't shaking. Maybe a hum is a better description. Something like that.
You what? Mr. Wren?
I just feel like maybe the hum is still here. Like, I can still hear it. Just barely.
Are you still feeling dizzy?
No. Maybe I don't hear it. I think it's more I felt it. Like when you're on a roller coaster and you feel the climb and drop after you get off for a bit.
I've never been on a roller coaster.
They're pretty fun. Or not if you don't like them. Who am I to say? I just know I find them fun.
So you heard a hum, went unconscious, and then woke up. Where were you when you woke up?
Below deck, behind the snack bar.
Do you remember going there?
No.
Were you standing, sitting, laying down?
Sitting, actually. I woke up curled up. I was freezing.
Were you wet?
No, dry.
So you went unconscious in one part of the ferry and woke up in another. You don't know how you got there. How did you feel?
I think I should have felt scared, but more confused and curious. I've never fallen asleep in one place and woke up in another before. It's a weird feeling. I got up and couldn't find anyone. None of the lifeboats were gone. There were still suitcases and bags on the boat, but no people. Then I started to feel something on my back, those wounds. I don't know what happened. I don't know why I didn't feel them right away.
You were probably in shock.
That's an understatement. I tried to find a mirror, but the bathroom door was locked.
It was locked? Which one?
The one I was near for the crew. Detective, who are you looking at?
The bathroom. Did you knock? Was anyone in there?
No, I don't think so. After that, I went to the radio for help, but I wasn't really sure how to use the damn thing, and honestly, I don't think it worked at that point either. So I tried a few times, got frustrated, and figured someone would come along soon. A boat that big doesn't show up to a dock, and someone's going out to find it, you know? Plus, the channel isn't that big, so I ate some of the food from the snack bar, got all the blankets I could find, and waited. I hope I'm not in trouble for all the food I'll pay for it. I just wasn't... I just didn't care at the time, honestly. I had no idea what was going on. The only two instincts I had were to get warm and eat the hell out of everything.
No, it's fine. I get it. Anything good?
Not really, no. Just some granola bars. Everything was frozen. Couldn't drink anything, which was a little weird.
Yeah, that is weird, isn't it? What do you think caused that?
The cold?
No, I mean, do you have any theories as to why it got so cold?
Aren't you supposed to know?
I don't have a clue. Climate change, flash cold, something or other? No idea yet.
You know the thing that was really weird about it?
What?
I'm just thinking about it now. When I woke up, I didn't hear anything. Not even the motor. It was really quiet. The kind of quiet you get inside a house you don't own when everyone's asleep in the middle of the night. Why was it so quiet? I felt more present in that quiet than I do here now. It felt like I was up at 4 a.m. before everyone else, getting to experience the world first that day. You know that feeling?
Quite well. Long days in this job. Longer ahead.
What the hell happened, Detective?
I honestly don't know, Charlie. I really don't. You're our only witness, and if you didn't see anything, we're in the blind.
Sorry, I don't know. I wish I did. But I just don't.
So, Detective Summers told me she believed Charlie, that he looked as genuinely confused as anyone else. He was in shock, that much was certain, but she still didn't know what to make of any of it. That look off to someone that Charlie asked about, that was towards the two-way mirror, and behind it was Captain Meeks. I think she wanted Meeks to take note of the locked bathroom door. And he did. He radioed it in to the team still searching the boat. Detective Summers gave us a recording of that call as well. Here's that.
Dennett, this is Meeks.
Go for Dennett.
Have you searched the crew bathroom? Our witness says he tried to get into it after he woke up, but it was locked.
Yeah, we're on our way to it now. The lock's broken, so we're gonna break it open.
ETA?
Less than 10 seconds. Anything we should be looking for?
Yeah, 61 people.
In one bathroom. Hell of an orgy.
Okay, Lieutenant, let's focus.
Sorry, at the door now. Watts, Camille, you're up. It's not going down.
Something must be propping it up from the other side.
Against a police ram?
Something big.
Yeah, hang on.
You're gonna drill through it?
No, I'm gonna take the hinges off and then pull the door instead of push.
Good idea, Watts.
Thanks, Captain. Okay. Camille.
Yep.
Report.
It's not moving. It should be moving.
Okay, crowbars. Camille and I will use these. You pull.
Copy that.
I'll go high, you go low. On 3. 1, 2, 3! Jesus Christ, what
What in the fucking hell?
Dennett, report.
What the hell?
Dennett, Watts, report.
It's ice, Captain. It's all ice.
What do you mean?
We couldn't get the door to open because the entire bathroom is a giant block of ice. The door was frozen to it. Only the top half broke off. It's just the whole room.
Just ice?
No, sir. There's someone frozen in it.
Would you repeat that?
There's a person frozen in the ice. Captain?
Camille just texted me the picture. It's like a fly in an ice cube. How? My God.
The recording pretty much ends there. Only a few seconds of confusion between the officers wondering how to proceed next. A man floating and suspended in ice. And I will tell you, there is no mention of that anywhere in any police report or news piece. Nothing. But here it is. And only learning that a year later scares the hell out of me. That means people knew and did nothing, said nothing, kept it hidden. Detective Summers tried to get the image off of Captain Meeks or Officer Camille's phone, but she was unsuccessful. And there were no records on file other than this recording, which she had to dig for. She was assisted by Mayor Burke, our little group's biggest influence. He had questions of his own, one of which, well, here's where things get a little weirder. Well, that's a matter of perspective, I guess, but yeah, the more mysterious part, the person frozen, floating in the ice, was not one of the 61 missing passengers. At first, no one knew who he was. Until later. But how he got there? That's a mystery. One of many we'd come to face with over the next few months.
This has been The Ferry, a production of the LittleFire Podcast Network, in association with Tongal. The Ferry is edited by Seth Marquis. Sound recording by Jared Mann and Aaron Miller. Executive produced by James DiGiulio. Produced by Chris Revel. Written by Aidan LaLiberty and Raz Cunningham. If you want to learn more about Tongal and the creative opportunities available, visit tongal.com for more information.